this is a disclaimer. I do not own any intellectual property of what I'm talking about. It's just this is just my ideas. It's based off of Titanfall 2, which is not my property. I own a copy of the game, but I do not actually physically own any thing in the game. I don't know what to call it. I'm bad at disclaimers. I should have thought of something earlier. I don't own any part of Titanfall 2. All credit for the game goes to Respawn Entertainment. I don't own any property to do with Halo Combat Evolved, which is one of the most of the video footage, as it is owned by Bungie and 343. Did 343 get the content for Combat Evolved? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, but all credit and stuff goes to them, the legal owners of Halo. If that's not a good enough disclaimer, I don't know what is, and I don't know, YouTube can tell me. Hello everybody, my name is PhantomX, and welcome to my idea video for a thing on Titanfall 2. Well, I've done a lot of gameplay videos of Titanfall 2, and I really love the game. Well, I haven't actually made any gameplay videos because I'm cheap and can't afford the money to buy a game capture card, so I'm limited to these 30-second clips that I've pulled from me playing the game itself. Anyway, I've played quite a bit of Titanfall, if I don't say so myself. I'm G13, I believe, as last check. G13, on my way to 14. Which I guess isn't very high, seeing as I heard some guy just hit the max regeneration, which is like 100. So that's kind of ridiculous. But, wow, a lot of playing you must have done. Anyway, I've made this video to talk about an idea I had for Titanfall 2 as a addition to the game. Or maybe even Titanfall 3. Yep, that seems to hopefully be coming. Maybe. I don't know. Haven't heard any news. I'd love a Titanfall 3 respawn. It would be awesome. I would definitely buy it. I'd pre-order that game in an instant. I would get that game in a heartbeat. Anyway, what I planned to make this video on was an idea of that I had for Titanfall 2/Titanfall 3. Also, if you haven't noticed in the background, I've kind of run out of game clips for Titanfall 2, so I've started using some clips for my upcoming video on Halo 1. It's just one level, because I'm cheap and only got the demo. I have the original game, but as I said, I don't have a game capture card to record on my Xbox, so I'm limited to the demo for my MacBook. Cheap person that I am. Anyway, my idea was for a new Titan. My Titan idea is an arc-like Titan. Basically, how it works, it'll follow the same formula as the other 6 Titans, but I know this is after, way after Monarch's Reign, I believe was the update name. Yeah, Monarch's Reign. This is way after Monarch's Reign. I'm not including Monarch when I say follows the same basis for the Titans, just because it follows a completely different idea than the other 6. So this one's going to follow basically the same idea as the other 6 Titans, not Monarch. Basically, primary weapon, utility, offensive, defensive ability, and a core. My Titan Atlas frame, because we don't have enough of those, apparently, according to me. it could be a Strider or an Ogre. I don't know. I'm just not very originative and originative. Is that a word? I'm not very imaginative. That would be the word. And the only thing I can think of is an Atlas frame, because I love Atlas frames. As my clips should show, the Ion is king. Anyway, what was I saying? Atlas frame, of course. Basically, primary. I was thinking like a Titan with sort of like a hunched over design, like a really imposing design. It with sort of, oh god, I don't know how to explain stuff. The Titan on its left arm, in its right hand, it would hold its primary weapon. I'll get to that later. Left hand, on its arm, an extendable blade, similar to, I don't know, like you'd see in Halo with the elites. I don't know, I can't think of anything else because I'm just watching my gameplay of Halo while I'm recording this. Damn, I should have written a script. Whatever, I know I can't read a script. Yeah. A extendable blade from the wrist with some sort of arc energy. Like we've seen throughout the campaigns of Titanfall 1 and 2, that there is this arc energy, as shown through arc cannon, the Ronin's arc wave ability, such and such forth. Such and such forth. Don't know what that means, but whatever. Have like a blade pulsing with like arc energy that it can run up and stab Titans with, as like a melee attack, just slice at them with, similar to like Ronin's sword. Okay, offensive attack, have the ability to use it, extends its sword, charges it with energy, and sends off like a oh god, this is sounding too much like Arcwave. I don't know. I can't think of an offensive ability on the spot now. God, why? Maybe supercharge the weapon? Wow. This is already 6 minutes of me just rambling. Jeez. Primary weapon, like a miniature arc, miniature arc cannon sort of thing. Similar to arc cannon from the original game. I'll get more into detail with that later. Defensive ability, an arc shield, like similar to like a cross between the vortex shield or thermal shield, but with like arc energy that burn up rounds on impact. So basically like a thermal shield, except it doesn't do actual melee damage. But maybe to compensate for that, you can extend its duration or ability or something like that. Utility ability. This is the part that I've actually thought about the most. Utility ability, a gun swap ability. Similar to like how Legion's Predator Cannon can switch modes, a mode switch for the Arc Titan's Arc Cannon. Like, it can switch between a chain mode, where it charges up and fires a bolt of chain lightning that ricochets off multiple targets, and can, doesn't do much damage, but it will ricochet off multiple targets, potentially killing a bunch of pilots or grunts or something, making it a perfect anti-infantry weapon, as well as chaining off of multiple Titans, dealing lots of damage. And then you can switch it to power mode, like damage mode or something, and it hits one target with a massive bolt of lightning or arc energy or whatever it is, and does lots and lots of damage, but doesn't chain. And then, yeah, that's for the primary weapon as well. And melee, I've already talked about the sword extendable wrist blade. I don't know, I kind of just thought the wrist blade because, I don't know, I've been playing too much Halo, and it's a neat idea and could make for some awesome executions. And offensive ability, I was thinking maybe something to do with either like overcharging the arc cannon or a burst attack from the sword. Maybe close. Ooh, that would be good for a core. Yeah, a overcharged shot from the arc cannon. Maybe like a power shot sort of thing from the Legion. It both chains and does lots of damage, but it has a long recharge period and only gets one charge. Um, as for core, an overcharge ability, like an EMP sort of thing that bursts out with arc energy and temporarily disables Titans in the area. Like maybe an instant effect similar to how Flame Core works or Upgrade Core. It's just an instant activate ability. Or you could, if you think that's too overpowered, make it similar to a nuclear ejection where it charges up and then bursts, makes like a little particle effect around it, warning hostile Titans, giving them a chance to escape. Because that would, I don't know, make it more fair or something. I don't know. I don't exactly know how to integrate this thing perfectly with damage and everything stats, but that's my idea on the Titan. Maybe for upgrades, the ability to increase damage on arc cannon, increase damage on melee, I don't know, decrease duration of the charge up for EMP core if you want to do a charge up on it. Maybe add a increase chain. There you go. Increase chain on the thing. Then you've got the regular Titan abilities, Titanfall. Yeah, that's my idea. I don't, as I've said in the disclaimer, I don't own anything to do with this. Respawn, take the idea if you want it. I'd love to see a Titan like this. I'd love to see your take on this idea. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. See you in the next video. And hope you're interested enough in Combat Evolve to check out my Combat Evolve video. I'm gonna shorten down the clip so I can export it. I don't know, it's like 35 minutes. See ya.